Rock 95, little AC/DC and Thunderstruck. Good morning, Spence. Just past 10 o'clock. And joining me is Shane Told from Silverstein. How are you?
Hey, Spence, I'm pretty good. Thanks for having me, man.
Well, pleasure to talk with you. I love the band. We have this new song we'll play it here in just a minute.
Yeah.
It's over in just a second from you guys, new release from you guys. But if maybe I was looking this up, I was like, holy crap, you guys have been around about 20 years already. That doesn't seem possible.
It doesn't seem possible for me either, man, and I'm living in it. We're celebrating our 21st year of being in a band. So the joke is our band is now old enough to drink. It's been a pretty wild ride. We put out a lot of music, and it's nice that we're getting a little radio love now in our old age.
Well, yeah, I know we played Infinite. Would that come out a year and a half ago or 2 years ago? I think maybe.
What is Spence? What is time? Who even knows?
I don't know, dude. I'm with you. It goes in a cycle. When it's Christmas and it's summer, it's Christmas, summer. It's like, holy crap. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, it goes fine. Yeah. And I think that was part of your 20th anniversary album, if I remember right. But
yeah, that's right. It came out last year. We were celebrating 20 years, and now this tour we're on, I'm in the green room right now. It's blue, but it's a green room. And we are, we're working on finishing up those dates that they had to get canceled. So we're back on the road, Atlanta, Georgia tonight. And it feels great to be back, man. Let me tell you, it was a long time away, especially for, road dogs like us. It's like all we've known our entire adult lives is touring. So it's great to be back.
Tell me about the rest of the players in the band. Who's all with you?
Well, we've got our backbone, Paul Kohler, on the drum kit. We got Billy Hamilton on the bass guitar. And we got our guitar players, Josh Bradford and Mark Russo. And that rounds it up. And we, throughout the 21-year history, we've only had one member change. So it's been pretty much the core four of us. And Mark joined 9 years ago. So we've had the same lineup for 9 years, and it's been really good.
Well, I like how you put these arrangements together. It's such a tight band. First off, it was a really tight band, but I like how you'll have different transmissions and you'll use different guitar effects. And with your singing, you go with a really, conventional singing style and then into a real harsher style. But I like how you guys have progressed and made this kind of sound Silverstein.
Yeah, I think that's something that we've, tried to do is we're still writing Silverstein songs. We're still playing Silverstein music. Things have progressed from, album to album, but it's mostly been a natural progression. And I think that our fans have appreciated that we haven't rode some trends and all of a sudden, when you think of 10 years ago, everyone was doing dubstep, and all those little trends that have come and gone. And we've kind of stayed true to, our influences and what, we love musically. But thanks for noticing. I mean, we try really hard with every single song to make it, perfect and do whatever we can to express the feelings and the sentiment of what I'm trying to say or sing or scream. So that's the name of the game.
Well, you must have some really good chemistry among the group to go with those transitions, especially when you're in the writing process to create this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think the secret is obviously just the amount of golfing we do. Yes, for people on the audio side, I'm showing you my golf shirt that is hidden under my hoodie. After this interview, we're going to go play around down here in Atlanta. But, I do think, we all get along really well as friends. And, we've all got our own lives and our own, personal lives and everything. But when we get together, we always have a good time. And we always have good conversation and thought-provoking conversation with each other. And I think that when it's time to make music, when it's time to write, time to record, time to perform, we're all on the same page, and we all kind of know where each of us are at, and the results, I guess they speak for themselves.
One of the things, Shane, that I'm always curious about is, okay, because man, doing something you love and it's your passion, how do you keep this afloat? You went into the pandemic. I'm like, how do these bands, decide it? How do we keep this afloat? How do you make those business decisions? Is this
Yeah.
something you guys sit down and plan it with a manager? Do you do it as a group together? How do you create this thing and keep it going? Because this is your passion. This is what you want to do for a living. How do you keep this business and band afloat?
I mean, it's a great question. And obviously that was the huge question mark, not just for a band like us, but for every band. The lucky thing for us is we've been a band a long time. We have a core fan base already. Our fans supported us really well through, buying our merchandise online. And then obviously so many bands, including us, transitioned into a lot of live streaming. We did, I think, 5 different shows over the pandemic, which our fans were really excited to support us and buy tickets just to watch us on, a computer screen. And obviously we had to do those things to get by. But I'll tell you, man, I felt so bad for younger bands that are just kind of getting there, just starting to draw kids on the road and really do well. And then all of a sudden it's like the rug's pulled out from under them. They don't own their own music anymore, or they haven't gotten to the point where they have royalties and residuals and publishing. So that's really tough for younger bands. But old guys like us, we've got a little bit of a nest egg and we have a great fan base, and we owe it all to them for us being able to sustain ourselves for 18 months of being off the road. But there's always things to do, man. I'll tell you, I was busier than ever over that 18 months, whether it was doing live streaming or starting out on platforms like Twitch, which I use StreamYard for. So, learning all about that stuff was actually really great, because now that we're back on the road and things are, quote unquote normal again, we still have that in our back pocket. We still have those other, sources of income and all that stuff as well.
Well, tell me about this new track, It's Over. It is really good. Is it a metaphor for society? Is it a relationship? You can probably interpret that how you want to, but what was in your head when you guys came up with that?
Well, I think for the exact lyrics, you'd have to ask Paul Mark, because this was one of his joints. But I gotta say, man, when we put this song together relatively early on in the album writing process, this was probably the second or third track that kind of came through the pipeline, and just right away there was an energy to it, there was a catchiness to it that grabbed me, and I kind of said, like, I think this could be, a single, of all the new stuff we're writing. So it's I don't know, I think it bangs live. It's got a great little midsection breakdown that just you really can feel, I think, the pain and the frustration more so than anything else, because really the frustration is the word that sums up kind of what we went through, and I don't just mean Silverstein, all of the human beings on earth, pretty much, right? So that's, I think, what this song really captures is that emotion.
So this is a first release. Will this be a part of a bigger project, a CD, an EP?
Well, we're working on it. Right now we've released 2 songs, Bankrupt, which was, kind of our new kickoff into pandemic writing and recording. And now we have It's Over. And there's going to be more coming. We aren't stopping. 21 years. We don't just, It's Over is not like a metaphor for the band or anything. This isn't the last thing we're going to do. It's not over. The song is It's Over.
Good. We're talking with Shane Toll. By the way, great job on the Beatles cover.
Oh man, that's a while ago. You did a little dig deep in research there.
Well, actually, we play that song because we do this undercover lunch thing every day. So that one comes up quite a bit. So I was familiar with that one. I don't know how long ago you did that one, but I was like, yeah, that's a really cool cover. Good work.
We did it in 2009, actually. And the story, real quick, is we put together an album that was a concept album, an entire story. So we did, the 14 tracks, and I lost so much sleep over that album, man. It's called The Shipwreck in the Sand. And we sent it to the label, and they're like, oh, where are the B-sides? We need more things to sell, and iTunes exclusive and Best Buy exclusive and all that. So we didn't have any more material. It was all, in there. So we put together a bunch of covers and we kind of threw them together, and Help by the Beatles was just one I thought would be kind of funny. And I love the Beatles.
Oh,
I'm loving the new documentary on Disney Plus.
oh my God. Isn't that
Had a
good?
chance to check it out. It's incredible.
Well, yeah,
But no, that's how it came together.
that's outstanding. We'll have to get that probably at lunchtime today too. But I know you're busy. You got to get to a tea time. But man, we appreciate your time, and I can't wait. I hope the rest of the country, and I hope that you're already getting some spins in Canada with this new track. But we're definitely going to put that into rotation too here in Mankato, Minnesota. But thank you, Shane. And if Silverstein ever gets close to Mankato, love to have you in studio.
I would love to come in, Spence. Thanks for having me. Thanks for playing the track. And I hope we can come up to Minnesota as soon as possible. It's kind of like, it just feels like Canada, we've got some similarities. So
yeah,
love it a lot.
Actually, where your hometown is farther south than where we are. So
yeah,
although you're on the lake, you probably get all the lake stuff too. So
we're on the good side of the lake, so it's a little better.
Well, have fun playing golf today in December in Atlanta. Appreciate your time.
Spence, all the best, man. Thank you.
Silverstein, and it's over on Rock 95.